Hello everyone, GameDog here, and welcome back to Chronicles Fate of a Princess. I'd like to apologize a little bit for the last episode, because technically it was a mess. I accidentally set the game a little bit too loud compared to my voice. That in this game is kind of loud to begin with, so I really was not able to be heard that well. That and you could hear this very loud popping sound. You might still be able to, but I've done a little bit something to fix it. As per usual, well, not as per usual, hopefully, but this is still a very new microphone. I'm still trying to learn how to use it, and apparently today I learned what a pop filter is. I made a makeshift one. I hope it works. Anyway, let's get back to business. Work clothes. Me not opening that chest probably annoyed a lot of you last episode. Let's see here. Who can equip that? You can equip it. Oh, no. It's worse. That's better than that. Huh, I guess that's all we have. Okay, fine, fair enough. A dagger. That's probably better than our weapon. Oh, you can't equip that. Did they expect me to go with a thief here? Battered buckler. Okay, I get what they're doing. They're giving us a ton of different equipment so we can play around with it. That's actually very smart. Especially with a game with this many classes. Plate armor. And, yep, that did confirm my suspicion. This developer is European. You would not spell armor that way otherwise. Unless you're me, potentially, but... A bow. I don't think anyone can equip that. No. Okay, so we got a bunch of useless items we can't actually equip, but... whatever. Up or down? Ooh! Oh, we got battles now. Okay. And they're, once again, the default stuff. So we have sewer rats and bats. Incite enemies to attack the user and restore some MP. That sounds like it could be a nightmare to deal with. Breaks through enemy defenses, reducing the effectiveness of their defenses. Okay, you used both spellings of defenses there in a very redundant way, just saying. Okay, so they're not going to show me health bars or anything. It looks like he may have forgotten to put the attack animation on that one unit right there, or yeah. Infected bite. Okay, that doesn't poison you or lowers an attack. Okay, that's fine. I kind of want to go down the other way. We got a mace. More magic, less attack. Oh, you can equip that, but it's worse. Okay. I kind of want to go down this way, too, and see if I can find anything. That lowers magical attack. Okay, this is pretty bog standard so far, but I don't really have a problem with that, if you know the kind of games I play. Let's see here. We got a cane? Probably something magical. You can't equip it. Nope, okay. That must be for, like, mages or priests or something. Although I'm a priest, aren't I? I picked that at the start of the game. And you learn something, too. Heal an ally. I can do that 5 times per battle. Also, it looks like this is one of those games where, Oh, that only attacks once. Okay. It looks like this is one of those games where, what am I trying to say? This looks like one of those games where it restores all of your health in between battles. I actually really like that. Also, here's a small problem. two regular attacks do more damage than the piercing attack. I'm not sure if you want that or not, but I don't think that's supposed to be intentional. Maybe set it so the attack attacks twice. I feel like that would probably even things out. I like this battle background a lot. I don't think this is from default RM. It kind of looks kind of default RM-y, but it looks a little... Huh. Yeah, whatever. There we go. I'm assuming a lot of this is placeholder for the time being. I don't know. I do like to see some original stuff, though. Yeah, I got a cloth shirt. It's worse. That's what you have equipped. And probably worse. Yeah, way worse. Okay, that's fine. You know, something a lot of people don't know of RM, or at the very least of MV, is that if you hold down on this screen, you can actually just have your character sort of auto-fight. Because it just kind of rapid fires through all the attack options. I don't know. As per usual with these sorts of games, the very early fights seem a little mindless. So I think it's a very good way to... Battered Plated Helm. I think it's a very good way to just get used to some of these encounters. You can't equip it. You can. You can't, though. What does it do? Just more defense, alright. The dense give it character. Do none of these sentences end in periods? I just noticed that. I'm not sure if you want that or not, but... Huh, interesting. I pick up on the weirdest things when I play these games. Yeah, unless there are enemies with, like, exuberant amounts of defense, I don't think there's really a point to using the piercing ability. I'm not even sure if we're going to have Samantha for the whole game, either. She seems like a very temporary kind of character, given how the story's come so far. Okay, cool. You learned Bless and Stun. Okay, let's see what those do. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game like it did with the last one I did. Heals all allies for a small amount and grants them increased magic defense. That is my kind of skill. Stun an enemy. Thank you. I recently played an RM game where looking at skills for too long actually crashed the game. I'd be very surprised if that happened here, though. You already have a sword, and you probably can't equip that. Another potion. Did I get that chest? Yeah, I did. Alright. Cool. Alright. And a hat. Just a regular hat. That's better. For the fashion consensus. Did I read that wrong? Oh, fashion conscious. Let's see. Can you equip the royal crown? No. Okay, I'm gonna put that back on you then, and then give this to you, just so we can say we have something equipped on everyone. Excluding accessories, of course, but those usually come later. Okay, we're out of the castle itself, but we still need to get past the city walls. It won't be too long before they figure out you've escaped. We should get you off the street. My house isn't far from here. You can lie low there for a while. Yes, very well. That makes sense. Lead on. Oh, she wasn't kidding. Thank you all for your help, Sam. Don't thank me yet. If the soldiers want you enough, they're going to start searching houses. So do you have a plan? I have some friends that should be able to get us out, but you're going to need to make yourself less conspicuous. They're going to be looking for you. Junie, you can borrow some of my clues. Luke, just throw a cloak over that armor or something. Well, what do you think? Looking good, Junie. You know, I think this is the first time I've ever worn trousers. They feel odd. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm afraid it's necessary. I didn't say it was bad, just different. You know, Luke, you can't go on yelling Princess and Your Highness all the time if we're undercover. Junie, you should pick yourself an alias. Oh, I get to pick an alias as well. I got one. Those of you versed in the legal side of things might... I should call her like Jane Doe or something, but no, I'll just call her John Doe. And one last thing, John Doe, we're going to need to leave that sword behind. Too distinctive. That's my brother's sword. I'm not leaving it behind. I'm sorry, but we're trying to keep a low profile. That sword just screams royalty. You really think you'd want to die for it? No, you're right. It's just a thing. I shouldn't get I shouldn't get my priorities confused. Sometimes I forget why we're doing all this. I was almost starting to enjoy myself. Don't worry, I've got a lot of good hiding places. Someday you can come back for it. Thank you, Sam. Oh, we just lost all this royal stuff. Alright. Don't burn him! What are you doing? Bring them to the fireplace. Where can we find your friend? There's something you should know. Here we go. He's with the rebels. Their contact in the city. And you want to bring the princess right to him. Well, we'll have to test her disguise at some point or another. Does it really matter if he's a rebel or not if it gets us out of the city? Don't worry, it doesn't exactly move in Junie's circles. Or move in Junie's circles. I don't think he'll recognize her. One other thing, I ain't selling him out to you here. If someday you manage to get yourself back on top, you give him a full pardon. Clear? Absolutely not. All rebel... That's fine, Sam. If he helps us, he deserves his pardon. Even if he doesn't know who we are. You have my word, and Luke's too, right? You have my word. Southwestern corner of the district. Come on, let's get going. I want to grab that chest first. No, we're grabbing the chest first. There we go. Oh, I was really hoping her name would show up as John Doe. It's... Like, why do I do this? That's probably better than that. Yeah. Wait, did you lose all of your items? Oh, might as well equip these then. Hello, young lady. If you'll excuse me, I have a lot of work to do. Soldiers, I shouldn't get too close. Okay, so we're sort of being bottlenecked into doing certain things here. I want to explore these houses and maybe see if I can find some treasure or something. My husband works in the castle guard. I hope he's okay. I might have bad news for you. Children's candy. You're seriously taking that? Yes. Restores 1 health and makes you a terrible person. Oh, that's amazing. I guess you can take that if you really need it. I'm always happy to help someone in need. Thank you. I love that this game is scolding you for taking stuff from people's houses. You know, I think one of my... Oh, there's a hidden chest down here. Stimulant was found. I wonder how many people missed that one. One of my favorite reasonings I've ever seen, for like the ability to steal stuff from people's houses was in Secret of Evermore, and I love it because the reason is so wholesome. Another leather cap. They basically said that the townsfolk don't mind it because they know one day you'll pay him back anyway. It's kind of fruitless given what the ending in that game actually is, but I still really like that for some reason. Okay, that just restores magic. We have a bunch of new items here, so I'm just kind of trying to learn what they all do. We got a shield. That's better. Yeah. Oh, wait, I should give that to you. Oh, you can't equip it, probably because it's super heavy. You know, I really have not played games that have distinctions like that in a while. God, where is she? Buddy? Are you on a route or something? Because I can't move you. There we go. Don't give me away. Oh, they're playing hide and seek. We have a pub right here. Hey, beautiful. Fancy a drink? No, she does not. Alright then. Fine. Soldiers are all over the place today. Something's going on at the castle. I hope the rebels aren't behind it. I hear soldiers can have a hard time distinguishing between civilian and rebels these days. You think they've done it? Something finally put those damn royals in their place. Drunk? I ain't drunk. Can I get you anything? Oh, I can buy stuff. Oh, that's what the simulant does. Mead? I could probably sell some of these armors and stuff I'm not using. How much do they sell for? Just 10? I'll hold on to them just in case I get another party member. You never know what they might be. Also, I'm very curious when I start to get priest skills as well. Maybe you get them over time. I'd actually kind of prefer that, actually. That seems like it'd be kind of cool. Wait a moment. I'm still searching this place. This is a pretty big town, actually. What do you have to say? Oh, okay, I've talked to you. I have a lot of work to do just walking around the city. Heard there was some sort of commotion in the castle last night. Trouble with the nobles mean trouble with us. You want to learn our card game? No? Well, I guess that makes sense. You look like busy people. Okay, let's get a move on. I think we searched everything. Let me just do the talking. Who's there? Oh, Sam, it's you. I was wondering if you'd show up. What's all the commotion up at the castle? Do you know? It's pretty bad. The royal family is dead. King Bartle, Queen Mael, Prince Hero, even Princess Junie. Doesn't sound so bad to me. It was Lord Pentus. Looks like he's making a plan for power. I see what you mean. The royal family were bad enough, but that brood is something else. I'm glad you brought this news to me, Sam. But I assure you, I assure you're here for more than that. Who are your friends? Other servants of the castle. This is John Doe, and this is... Oh, why'd I name her that? This is John Doe, and this is Luke, and this is... Who is this dude? He looks nothing like Harold from RPG Maker, but he just kind of looks like a Harold to me in general. I'm gonna call him Harold. We need to get out of town, quietly. You need to escape? Why? Pentus is a nasty piece of work, but I don't see what you have to worry about. You aren't royals, you aren't rebels. It's funny you say that. Pentus needs servants as much as royals did. Why would he be in danger to you? I doubt Pentus plans to make it public that he was the one that killed the royal family. If he finds out we know what it really happened, I take your point. Now explain to me, why should I help you? You aren't rebels, you aren't my responsibility. Don't be an ass. We weren't rebels before, but we may as well be now. I'll happily fight Pentus, and I believe that my friends will too. I'm not sure that I just want to get to myself to safety. We can fight. Alright then, fine. I'll get you out of the city. I need to get this information to Benel anyway. I'll be happy to accompany you. To Benel? I'm not sure that... very well. Great, well no time like the present. Let's get going. You know, I really like the character development on Luke so far. Like, he seems like a very noble guy who just doesn't want to go along with all of this. Hope you aren't afraid of heights. Hurry up before the guards see. I'll just let down a rope. Oh, there's a 31-foot rope. Quickly, follow me. That is a very bare-bones, like, field right there. Now we need to head south towards the village of Arbus. We can rest there for the night. Ooh, okay. It's actually been quite a while since I played a game with an overworld in it. Let's see here. Got a new party member. Let's see if we can equip him with some stuff. Oh my god, what is this music? Oh, this is from the default RM as well. I know this song. I mostly know this song because it's used as like a victory fanfare. What do we got? Scorpions and fairies. Of course we do. Okay, I don't want to be poisoned, so I'll take those guys out first. I'll also use this, just because I want to see what these guys can do. And I want to try this stun out as well. I'm assuming the fairies can heal you. Now what do you have? Prepare. Maxes out TP and deals increased damage on the next attack if the user takes no damage. That is a neat effect, actually. How do you do that in MV? An attack of a high fixed damage, but with no chance of criticals. Oh wow, I like this character already. That's actually really unique. Okay, so that doesn't do damage, it just stuns. Cool. Okay, so now they should target him more often. Oh, yeah. I don't think we need to heal right now. I'll just go all in with attacks right now. These seem like pretty simple enemies. I have a freeze status now, or a cold status. I wonder what that does. And also, these enemies do not seem that bad. Why are they auto targeting the fairy? I know that's not the game. That's just RM and how it targets stuff. RM is really weird sometimes. By the way, I'm using that word a lot. For anyone who doesn't know what that means, RM is just short for RPG Maker. I should be saying MV when I say all this, though. I don't know. I play a lot of these games. You know, honestly, I think that was a really good idea, having Luke do that. I learned Pray. It looks like I am learning priest skills after a while. These sound like very priest-like skills. Oh, wrong menu. It's been a while since we've gone on the wrong menu. Oh. Oh, that sounds broken. Restores all MP. Also, something I'm kind of wondering about, I'm noticing like a lot of stuff to the side. I wonder if there's like optional stuff you can do. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, and I want to get a little deeper into the story, and then we can start looking at some extra stuff. Hey you! Did you guys come from the capital? Have you heard what happened? We are from the capital, yes, but everything there is everyone there is confused. So everything there is confused. So we're not sure what's going on. I think you mean everyone. What did you hear? They say that the rebels broke into the palace and slaughtered the entire royal family. King Bartle, Queen Mile, Prince Hero, and even Princess Junie. Who is they? The soldiers. They were passing through on their way south. Why doesn't anyone have any straight answers? I was worried this might happen. Pentis is trying to pin the murderers on the rebels. I need to talk to the rebels' contact in this town. You guys get us a room at the inn. I think we can handle that. That is a lot of chairs. Can we get a room for the night? Have you just come from the capital? Yes. Say no more. You can stay for free tonight. Times like this, people need to stick together. Thank you. We have another friend coming later. Sure, I'll let him know where you are. Room 1, first to your left when you go up from the stairs. That's nice of her. Well, welcome to our 5-bedroom hotel room. And by 5-bedroom, I just mean 5 beds in one room. Well then, I guess we can finally take a moment to rest. Sam, I would like to apologize. This should be good. At first I was skeptical, but you have guided us to safety. However, I think it is time that we part ways. I can get the princess to a ferryle from here. Her uncle is the lord there. He will support her. Really, her uncle. You don't think that's the first place Pentis will check? I know you weren't great at Subreddit, but I thought you had more sense than that. How many troops does his uncle have? Enough to hold off Pentis? Once the princess reveals herself, the rest of the lords will rally to her aid. Really, so if they think that John Doe is dead, why haven't they already rallied to the aid of whoever is after her in the line of succession? Who is that? This uncle guy? No, Uncle Tarbon is my mother's brother. He's not in the line of inheritance. Next in line would be my aunt, my father's sister. But she's married to Emperor Sot. If she were to become Queen of Baron, then we'd effectively become part of the Naren Empire. The lords wouldn't support that. Sounds to me like the lords' adherence to the law of inheritance are pretty flexible. You really sure they'll support John Doe's claim? Perhaps not, but we need support from somewhere. What about from the Emperor? He must have an army. He might support his wife's claims, but I don't think he'd support me. In fact, he'd have a pretty good reason to kill me himself. Which brings us back to Lord Tarbon. He is the only option. You'll be walking into a trap. I have another idea. Come with us to Benel. He wants to take the princess to the middle of the rebel stronghold. They're the only people more likely to kill her than Lord Pentis. Only if they knew who she was, which they won't. Think about it. Nobody there is going to recognize her. Anywhere else we might run into some nobles who know her. It's also the only place in the kingdom where Pentis won't have soldiers looking for her. Okay, so maybe we could hide there for a while. What's the long-term plan? That's enough, Luke. Sam was right. There's no way Lord Pentis won't have troops waiting for us if we go to Farrell. We can lay low in Benel for a while, maybe get a message to Uncle Tarba in secret, then we can work on the long-term plan. As you wish, Princess. What about Pentis' army? Why are they supporting him? They were our soldiers, not his. Soldiers are people too, John Doe. They don't belong to anyone. For all his flaws, Lord Pentis is supposedly a good leader. He treats his men well and has won some great victories. He has earned their respect. But surely some of them are still loyal. Probably, but the war is dangerous. Nobody asks any questions if a few people go missing. Then Pentis can promote his own men to replace them. He will have taken his most loyal soldiers with him when he attacked. Possibly the rank and file will have bought his story of a rebel attack. So if we reveal the truth, perhaps he will be weakened. Then there may be some defections, or at least deserters. That will take time, though. Time Lord Pentis could use to destroy you. Hey guys, coming in. Hope you all ain't naked or something. We should discuss this later. This is our man in Arbus. Don't worry, I can vouch for him. Oh goodness, he looks like Northern Lion with the glasses and the bald head. Let's call him Ryan. I mean, heck, he makes bald jokes all the time, so why not? You're a priest. when I'm not busy undermining the fabric society, sure. You know, NL's wife is Let's Playing Metopia right now, and she actually set Northern Lion as a priest as well. Aren't the gods rather specific on the topic of divine right of kings to rule? I prefer to do what you did, what I think is right, not just to blindly follow scripture. Don't worry, he isn't about to sell you out on the royals. I'm sorry. When I start reading this line, I need a drink of water. 1 second. I gotta wrap up this episode too. It's getting kind of late. Not that there are any royals left to sell you out to. I'm confused. Shouldn't you be pleased about that? Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance, I'd have done it myself. The problem is the way that it's happened. The rebellion was never about the royals, not specifically. We're rebelling against all the nobles. Nobles are like weeds. Cut off a head and another grows in its place. The royal family is dead, but now Pentis is in charge, and he's even worse. He shifted the blame onto us, but now there's a lot of anti-rebel sentiment brewing. As a result, I'll be accompanying all of you back to Benel. Pentis is going to need the consolidate of his position. I can't guess what he's going to do next. He already knows as a man you go if you want the rebels dead. So he's going to take the lead in cracking down on us, so that the other lords fall in behind him. He's going to attack Benel. Probably. All the more reason to get back there fast and help out. You don't have to stick with us if you don't want to. You have no skin in this game, and Benel might not be a safe place right now. Oh, I've got plenty of reasons to get involved. We're going to Benel, and that's final. Great, we can rest here for a while and then head out. We need to head south out of town and then to the east, through the ruins of Darmton. Darmton, what Pentis did to that place. I know, it won't be easy, but it's the most direct path to Benel. We just get some rest and we'll deal with it when we get there. I gotta stretch after that, hold up. I might as well save. You now have 5 party members. Only 4 can fight at a time, but you can use the formation. Yes, this is what I've been waiting for. Ruskin and grants your party the Well-Rested buff. This increases experience earned, accuracy, evasion, crit rate, and healing received. This buff will last until the character is knocked out. That is a really cool status, actually. I think I've seen a couple of games do that sort of thing. We will play around with this later, though. For now, though, I gotta head out, so I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.